Hi guys, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. ARK Invest is an investment firm which focuses on disruptive and innovative technology, from gene editing to robotics and 3D printing. Cathie Wood is the founder, CEO and Chief Investment Officer at ARK Invest. She has gained fame recently as her fund outperformed the market. She even caused a lot of controversy by suggesting that Tesla stock would hit $15,000 per share. Tesla is currently the largest holding of ARK Innovations ETF, which has currently beat the market multiple times over. It has outperformed both the S&P 500 index and Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. If you wish to find out how they did it, let's dive in.
Coming in, flex, I just wanna win.
Welcome back guys to Motivation to Invest. Before we get started, go ahead, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. That allows us to continue creating more great content like this for you guys. In addition, if you would like more investing tips and exclusive stock market picks, which I personally have invested into, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel. Be sure to turn the notification bell on. That way you'll get notified when I release future stock picks. With that being said, let's get into the video.
And another industry we see disrupted is the oil industry. If you look at how you can't go by electric vehicles sold. You have to go by electric vehicle miles traveled to understand the impact of autonomous vehicles on demand for oil. Autonomous vehicles will be electric and they'll be used 60% of the day, whereas we just use our gas-powered cars now 5% of the day. So the vehicle miles traveled are going to grow, we think, exponentially. I'll give you an example personal example of how quickly my demands have changed for oil. I got my Tesla Model 3 a year ago in September. Now, I grew up in Southern California, and so freedom as a teenager in California meant you get your license when you're 16 years old. And I did, and I've been going to the gas station every Saturday. It's rhythm, you know, and built into my life for these many years, right? Every Saturday. Since I got my Tesla Model 3, I've gone to the gas station once. Look how, they've lost me. They lost me. Commodity prices are made at the margin. This is going to destroy commodity pricing, oil pricing. Now, we may have flare-ups with Saudi Arabia, you know, and we've seen that recently. And you know, there could be all kinds of geopolitical turmoil that, you know, will levitate oil prices. But from a secular point of view, we think they peaked in 2008, and each high has been lower than the last one, and we think that will continue. And it will probably unwind oil prices, and this is my personal opinion. We haven't actually crossed T's and dotted I's in our own research, but I think we will go back into single-digit oil prices per barrel, you know, from 55, 60, where they are today, you know, within the next 10 to 20 years.
Wow. And when do you see almost this mass adoption of electric vehicles happening, when, you know, we've all been told about, you know, driving around the streets, everyone's got a Tesla? How realistic is that in the years ahead?
We believe that the average electric vehicle price, mostly because Tesla is pushing the envelope here, will drop below that of a Toyota Camry within 2 years. Wow. So that means that it will drop below 25,000. And that it will continue down, and that by 2023, 2024, we will be looking at and this is US dollars, the average vehicle price at $15,000. It'll be a no-brainer to switch to an electric vehicle. Already the total cost of ownership is lower for an electric vehicle, so much so that I've had Uber drivers ask me about my Tesla, the costs and so forth. So they're seriously thinking about switching over. So as soon as that happens, the price is going below gas-powered, more and more people will be trying out these electric vehicles, and they'll see that they're a better driving experience. So we think the shift is going to be pretty rapid, and the traditional auto industry and traditional auto dealership model with the servicing as such a big part of their revenue base is going to be in real trouble. And another industry we see disrupted, since you're asking about value traps, and these are all value traps, is railroads and the railroad industry. Today, now this is in the United States, and I'm sure it's different in each country, but not too different. The cost per mile for freight to go from point A to B in a human-driven truck is about 12 cents per ton mile. By rail today, that number is 4 cents per ton mile. Now, this isn't point to point, but still, that's a big gap. So there's a lot of freight transportation by rail. We believe that autonomous truck platoons will be able to deliver freight for 3 cents per ton mile. And so it will undercut rails for the first time ever. And I don't think the railroad industry is ready for this. We don't hear many people talking about it.
Wow. So no railways, no petrol stations, no car parks, none of that required going forward.
I'm sure there won't be a disappearance. I mean, there will be a repurposing of rails. We've been thinking about it. Could it be that we'll finally get our first, high-speed rail system, which we really don't have one in the United States?
Not here.
Yeah, so maybe the rails which have been used for freight can be repurposed in some way. I don't know if they can. It may have to do with property rights, rights of way, and so forth that might have to be renegotiated, but it is one possibility.
It's clear to see that the fund has a high amount of speculative stocks, but also those with large growth potential. Despite many of these stocks currently being unprofitable, it seems ARK Invest tends to focus on stocks with major growth potential. Now, this type of investment seems more risky. However, it only takes ARK Invest portfolio to have a few winners to outperform the index. In my opinion, this is mainly driven by 3 of my favourites: Tesla, Square and Illumina. In future videos, I'll be diving deeper into these stocks and some of the others in the top 10 holdings. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified. Also, if you found this video informative, please smash that like button. That really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, coming in, flex. I just wanna win,